Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to this current affairs quiz initiative where we discuss top 5 current affairs questions for the UPSC prelims examination from the Hindu newspaper. Guys, if you're preparing for prelims examination for the next year 2025, this is the one initiative which can really help you to crack the prelims examination. In this initiative, I'll be discussing top current affairs questions and I'll be framing this question as per the recent trend of the UPSC prelims examination. Follow this initiative for a few days and see the difference it can make to your prelims preparation. Guys, here is my channel. You can see Optimize IS. Every day I give a lot of important content in my channel. Please do visit this Telegram channel. Okay, so let us start, guys. The very first question I have framed is on cyber attacks. Let us see this news item which came in the Hindu newspaper. India, one of the key geographies affected by phishing attacks. Let us see this question, guys. The practice of sending fraudulent communication that appears to come from a reputable source, usually done through email with a goal to steal sensitive information like credit card information and login information or install malware in victim's machine is called what? Is it called spoofing? Is it called Trojan? Is it called ransomware? No, guys, it is called phishing. Okay, it is called phishing. So what is phishing? In phishing attack, you will get an email from your friend. It appears that you have get email from your friend, but there will be some spelling mistake in that, and you may click it and you may give your information, and that information will go to the cyber hackers, and they will be able to misuse your information because you will give your personal information. So never ever click any link which you don't trust. Okay, so phishing is a very important cyber attack. So guys, you should prepare all these cyber attacks: malware, phishing, spoofing, Trojan, ransomware, password attacks, internet of things, cryptojacking, etc. You need to prepare everything. All are very important. You can get question on all of them. Next question, you can see Finland school turns away from Russian language culture as Ukraine war drags on. So guys, you all know after Russia invaded Ukraine, there are few countries who have joined the NATO. In this context, I have framed the question. Consider the following countries: Sweden, Finland, Ukraine, and Georgia. How many of the above countries joined NATO after Russia's invasion on Ukraine? So guys, Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. So after 2022, how many of the countries have joined NATO? So guys, you all know that Sweden and Finland has joined NATO in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, Sweden and Finland has joined NATO. Ukraine and Georgia are still in the process of becoming the member of NATO, so the answer will be only two. You can see this map, guys. You can see in recent years 2023 and 2024, you can see Finland and Sweden joining the NATO. Finland and Sweden joining the NATO. So this is a very important topic for the prelims examination. You see, NATO has 32 members. It includes countries from Europe, North America like UK, US, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Turkey, and you can see here, okay, many countries of Eastern Europe, countries like Albania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovenia, Romania, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia have joined NATO. They can also ask, okay, the bordering countries of Finland. They can ask, you see, Finland borders Russia. Okay, so this can be an important question again. Next, you can see turmeric gleams as demand exceeds the supplies. Guys, demand for turmeric is increasing, but the supply is not able to meet that demand. Because of this, prices are going up. In this context, I have framed the question. Consider the following: Telangana, Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. How many of the above are major producing turmeric producing states? Like this, UPSC has asked question: tea producing states, turmeric producing states. They can ask this year because turmeric board was founded this year. Okay, so the answer is only three. You can see Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra are the major producing turmeric producing states. So Kerala is not the answer. So answer is only three. So please do prepare this topic. I'm predicting that this topic can come in this year's examination. Remember, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra. Okay, as per the recent data. Okay, these are the major turmeric producing states. Next question I have framed on economy. It is on inequality. It is on, you can see here, inequality. So guys, the question is basically, let us see the question, guys. Wealth inequality is inevitable in a market economy. And second statement says market economy is inevitably unfair. So first statement is correct, guys. In any market economy, there will be wealth inequality. There cannot be equality in a market economy. Okay. The second statement says market economy is inevitably unfair. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. Not necessarily market economy is unfair. So why does market economy leads to inequality? Because market economy will reward people who produce services and goods which are consumed by the people. Okay, that is what is market economy, supply and demand. So if your skills, if your goods are in demand, you will make money, you will become rich. Okay, it is as simple as that. So it is not unfair. So guys, statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. So we get the answer C. Please prepare this concept of inequality. Very, very important for the prelims examination this year and even next year. Next question, you can see protest in uh, Tbilisi. You can see here. Okay, so let us see this question. March for Europe. Protest has been organized in which country recently against government's foreign influence bill? So which country has come out with foreign influence bill where people have started protesting against that bill? So the protest is called March for Europe and this is happening in Georgia. So answer is option D. So guys, every year you will see UPSC is asking questions on places in news in international relations. So guys, this question can also be very, very important. Guys, I have a major announcement here for 2025 aspirants. I'm coming out with a very unique mentorship where I will be conducting weekend current affairs classes. In these current affairs classes, I will cover all important current affairs of the entire year. Every weekend, you will have current affairs classes. So please do not miss this initiative. I can promise you, never ever in the entire country such kind of initiative has ever been launched. I'm very confident that anyone who attends these sessions for 1 year, I can guarantee that those candidates, the level of preparation will be the best in the country. Will be the best in the country. Why? Because guys, I myself have done it myself, not once, not twice, 6 times. 6 out of 6 times I have cracked prelims. I have never failed in prelims. I know exactly the mindset which is required. I know what UPSC can give, what to target, what to not target. Because many students, what they do, they read compilations after compilations, but in the end, they don't find any questions coming from those. So guys, this initiative I have started. Please do share this initiative with all 2025 aspirants. I can promise you the quality of this initiative will be unparalleled in the country. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.